When the cowboy sings. Song stories.
Well, what I'm getting ready to do now, I sort of hesitate, especially if there's any young guitar players out there watching, because once I do this in front of them, could just scar them up for life. But some of us got it and some of us ain't. And they tell me I'm full of it. Been that way for a long time. I just recently got my third book from Sears called 17 Hot Licks for Guitar and How to Use Them. And I flat got them. 17 of the hottest licks you'll probably ever hear. Why, I will be up and down the neck of this instrument of music, seeking out those hot licks wherever they may be and just picking them out for your enjoyment and pleasures. When I get through, you will undoubtedly look at one another and say, my, is there no end to this young lad's talents? You may say that, or you may have an original thought that you'd care to use. But sometimes, when you're around pickers like Don Rich and Buck Owens, you just got to let them know who's really got it. And that's what I'm getting ready to do. Now, I won't use any musical accompaniment on the first part of this, because that's where I use all the 17 hot licks. And I have a fear you may cover one of them up. But you can be of immense help to me by just being over there marveling at me. You know, just stand around and go. It creates a mood, you know. And I try to be as helpful as I can on this. I do it in its entirety in the key of G. Now, it may seem that I change. You will say there ain't that many hot licks in the key of G, but there I am. And I'm about to do it. And the key of G is 3 up from the big end. Right there. If you have a guitar of your own at home, you can cut a notch in that. And you won't have to count. When somebody hollers G, you can either turn right or run your thumb up there till you feel that notch. But if you're just renting a guitar, it's best not to cut a hole in it. They frown on that, but you still don't have to count. You can put a little piece of tape on there and write it in ink. And then when you turn the guitar in, you can pull the tape off, and they'll never know where the key of G is at. Now, the song I have chosen to demonstrate these 17 hot licks on is one that was written by hand and out of his own head by Roger Miller. It's called In the Summertime When All of the Leaves on the Trees Turn Green, except some of them don't turn green. They turn brown and fall down on the ground. Bam! And the red bird sings, "You don't want my love anymore, little darling." Boy, every time I get ready to do this, I just get excited inside. And that's unusual, because I've heard me do it once. Well, you have to be careful, and you get hung up right here at the front. SNBC. Well, in the summertime, when all of the leaves turn green, and the redbird sings too, I'm gonna be blue, blue. Oops, I lobbed over. Because you don't want any more of my love. No sirree, some other guy. That's an interlude. It's not like a hot lick. A hot lick is interlude is a. See? You can use them instead of. But all of your time, and you don't have any more of your time and all left for. Go, foot, go, baby. I got one on both sides. And you don't have more of your time at all left for me. And I can tell at a mere glance that you don't want my love anymore. No, you don't seem to care a thing about me. I'd rather live without me than to feel my arms around you when the nights are cold and you're so all alone. Yeah, in the summertime when all the leaves on the trees turn green and the red bird sings, I'll be blue. You don't want my love. No, you don't want my love. You don't want my love. No, you don't want my jump in now and do a song that I first did at CBS. It's the Chicago bus station, where I used to work up there in the lower level where most of the marble is until they closed that section. But we're on television, and I cannot dwell any further into that. But about that time, this song came out by a group called the Platters. On the original record, they had a bunch of voices and a bunch of violins and a fiddle, too, on it. They had a glockenspiel, a mouth harp, a pig zemlin, and even a little feller that sit in the corner keeping time on soup spoons. You know, clicking them in time to the music. Well, I couldn't afford all of that. It costs money to hire that kind of accompaniment, and being without money is not a brand new thing for me. I have been so broke all of my life. If right today they was selling steamboats for $10 apiece, all I'd be able to do is run up and down the bank and holler, "Ain't that cheap?" And I couldn't run too far up the bank. But I love this song, and I try to learn how to fill it in myself, and that's what you're about to hear, is me. And in the background, you'll hear me again, filling it in myself. Boy, I sincerely hope. Once it's in the key of F, and that's right at the first. If you just go like that, it sort of comes natural. Once is like, deuce is like. Whoa, yes, I'm the great pretender, pretending I'm doing well. My need is such, I pretend too much. I'm lonely, but no one can tell. Whoa, yes, I'm the great pretender. Adrift in a world of my own. I play the game, but to my real shame you've left me to dream. I got hung up and I had all alone. To real is this feeling. Whoa, make believe. To real Culachita, when I feel what my heart, how I can't conceive. There really is Tarzan. Oh yes, I'm the great pretender. I just a laughing ho 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 and gay like a clown. I seem to be, but I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown, pretending that you're still around. To real is this feeling. Make believe. To real, that's backwards. But my heart both ways can't conceive. You know this one can't do anything. Well, this one is 3 years older. Oh yes, I'm the great pretender. I just a laughing ho 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 and gay, oh, like a clown. I seem to be, but I'm not. You see, I thought I broke that part. I'm wearing my heart like a crown. that you're, I don't know where all those other parts come from. Still around, still on.